This is going to be your guide to the Battle Tower in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I just spent the last couple of hours dominating the Battle Tower, and I am going to pass my knowledge along to you about one of the most insane battle facilities we have ever seen in the history of Pokemon. So for starters, let's talk about the Battle Tower. It's in Winden, and you can only access it after becoming champion, like in any other Pokemon game. So as we can see right here, we have Battle Tower, we also have Hyper Training, and the BP Shop. So this is going to be like your standard battle facility. You do battles, you can buy things with BP. Pokemon Sword and Shield has changed that up significantly, but if you want to do Hyper Training, here you go. Level 100 Pokemon is needed, and you need bottle caps, and it's the same that we've seen in other Pokemon games. They haven't changed it, so there's that. Now, the game changer about this dude right here, battle teams. And here is my biggest PSA about the Pokemon Sword and Shield Battle Tower. Also, if you end up enjoying the video, don't forget to leave a like. Share it with all of your friends. Blast this on social media, Twitter, Discord, Facebook groups, everywhere. Anyone talking about anything competitive Pokemon, you show them this video. Because I was scared. I was like, oh no, there's no way I can take on the Battle Tower until I get good EV Pokemon or I start training some competitive Pokemon. I need to have a team ready. No, you don't. Talk to Green Shirt over there. He gives you teams. Now you got a basic team, a skill team, a tough team, a rain team, and a slow team. So I mean, you got Trick Room shenanigans. You got weather setup. You got bulky destruction. I chose the skill team. And the skill team is not only one of the strongest rental teams ever available in Pokemon, it's one of the strongest Battle Tower teams I've ever used. Because with this team, I am currently on a massive winning streak. I lost count of how big my winning streak is. 54. I am 54-0 on the Battle Tower with this team. This is your skill team. And it's a lot of setup. And I'm used to playing it. This is what it looks like. You got Failings with a Focus Sash. You got Komodo with a Citrus Berry. Walkhand Berry Gyarados. Tyranitar with Chople Berry. Duraludon Light Clay. Grimmsnarl with Leftovers. Just run this team. You're going to do fine. So the Grimmsnarl, I'm just going to show you guys what it does. So yeah, you bulk up. You Prankster bulk up, which means you survive physical hits. And then you destroy things with your coverage. We also have Duraludon. This is one of the more useless Pokemon. Didn't really run it because like Steel Beam costs too much health. And while it does have some nice setup with like Light Screen, Reflect, Stealth Rocks, wasn't really worth it for me in the end. Dragon Dance Tyranitar though. We got the Dragon Dance coverage Tyranitar. We got Failings, which turns out to be one of the best Pokemon all of Generation 8. More on that later. Clanging Scales, and then Dragon Dance Gyarados. The biggest problem about this team is that it has a massive weakness to Fairy-type Pokemon. So let me show you guys how I ended up running it. For the first battles, I did Gyarados, Failings, Komodo, because like Komodo comes in and saves it. But that didn't work out too well. I tried Duraludon a couple times, and it didn't really feel that great. So I just kind of went onto the Grimmsnarl and just left it at that. Because yeah, you kind of take a lot of Fairy hate right here. Tyranitar does have the Chople Berry, so that's just going to be for fighting instead, your 4x fighting weakness, and Gyarados is kind of fine against that. So let's get into battle, and let me show you guys how magically strong all of this stuff is, and then we can talk about rewards. So this is how you get the battle points. This is how you grind up through the ranks and pull off some shenanigans on the Battle Tower. Rental team, 54-0. Just pick skill. Here's how you do it. Because Failings, for anyone that's been paying attention to anything, oh, I picked the wrong Pokemon because I'm bad. This is not how you do it. I'm going to commit to this. I'm not risking my record. Even though the game doesn't keep track, I'm going to personally keep this at 55-0. So Waterfall, and it's over. So that's where our Dragon Dance gave us. Alright, now this one counts, even though you can still win with Gyarados, because Dragon Dance into Dynamax is still really strong. Lead off with no retreat, and then that's kind of it. If they lead a Fairy-type Pokemon, you can, like, no retreat, and then just hit them with a close combat, because it's the most damage you have anyways. Like, you have no coverage, zero coverage against Fairy-types on the Failings, and then you just save your Dynamax for the Gyarados. And that's also where you can maybe use Duraludon. Go Duraludon, Light Screen Reflect, knock yourself out by using Steel Beam, then Gyarados is going to have Light Screen Reflect and just kind of set up massively. And then this is just as free. Dynamax, Max Knuckle, and Max Knuckle is going to give you the plus attack boost, and then you just kind of snowball and sweep through an entire team like that. But you still have to be smart about it. And I think where it comes into play, and like also having just being skillful as a battler, is learning this team over time, learning what the opponents do, and then knowing when to Dynamax and when to not Dynamax. Like, if you can just win without Dynamaxing, you might as well take advantage of that. But also be aware that close combat does lower your defenses, so Max Knuckle means you're not lowering your defenses, you can tank extra hits, you can use your health boost from Dynamax with your defense boost from the no retreat. A lot of weird things. You have a focus sash, also keep that in mind. I almost forgot a few times, but it ended up not really making too much of a difference. I think the most common thing that happened is I'd also, against like pure psychic type teams, I would just Dynamax straight into the psychic. Like turn 1, Dynamax, or not psychic, the bug move. So Dynamax, bug move, done. And then there's just fights like this. This is a rental team. I'm outspeeding everything, I'm one-shotting everything. It's kind of insane. What does Obstruct do? It seems like it like greatly reduced damage and was barely enough. Oh, Obstruct is just a special protect like King Shield or Spiky Shield. That's how much damage we did. We almost one-shot it with a quarter damage because we're boosting off Max Knuckle that hard on top of the already stats we had. Phalanx is ridiculous. Alright, so here's how it works. In beginner tier, all you have to do, win 2 battles in a row. Very easy. As I just showed you, that team wrecks face. After you win those 2 battles, it kicks you out, ranks you up, gives you a rare candy, and then bonus battle points. Do that a few times, and then you eventually battle Leon. I believe he's like the 5th battle, and that's also how you unlock the Judge feature, which you can only access at the PC with the Rotomi. More on that in my IV guide. Just subscribe and keep an eye on all my videos, you know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. And then in the Pokeball tier, it's kind of the same thing, except 3 battles. You win 3 battles, you rank up, saves your progress, you get rare candies and battle points, and you get quite a good amount of them, and then eventually you do that enough times, challenge Leon, you go into the Great Ball tier. Great Ball tier, 4 battles in a row, kicks you out, you start getting bottle caps along the way, more rare candies, more battle points, some insane stuff like that, and then you eventually make it into the Ultra Ball tier. Ultra Ball tier is 1 gauntlet run of 10 battles with Leon at the end, and then you get an absolutely absurd amount of rewards. You get 10 rare candies. You get a gold bottle cap. You get 50 battle points, and you also get 3 regular bottle caps. Here's what all of that looks like. I believe I had 2 rare candies before I started, so you end up with 32 rare candies. You also have 2 gold bottle caps and 8 bottle caps. Actually, only 1 gold bottle cap. The thing is, in the Master Ball tier, after you win a battle, there's a chance you get a random item. I've gotten a PP Max and a gold bottle cap so far in 20 battles. Kind of insane stuff. Now, how long did that take me? Hour and 50 minutes. Took me about, less than 2 hours, about 2 hours to farm 1 tier to Master Ball, which means you do this for doubles. I think double battles are going to take just a little longer, but the opponent does have Dynamax. You do. You get free sweeps and stuff all day long. So, I mean, you do that. You can max out the battle tower pretty easily and effectively, and then you just claim an obscene amount of rewards. However, that's when this turns from one of the greatest battle facilities ever introduced in a Pokemon game to the worst. Because in the Max Master Ball tier, you do 9 battles in a row, Leon is your 10th battle, you beat him, and then you get nothing. Greater Heights, 2 battle points. What's the rewards? How big? Oh, is that it? What? This just went from the greatest feature in all of Pokemon to trash. You get jack diddly nothing. You don't get another batch of like 10 rare candies, which would be overpowered, but it'd still be pretty cool. You don't get any more bottle caps, so you have to rely on the random gold bottle cap and PP Max rolls and stuff like that, and then you just don't get anything. I did it twice. I was like, no, that can't be right, so I did it again, and then I got nothing. Now, the only thing I could imagine is that maybe if you get Master Ball tier in double battles, there's like super singles and super doubles, but no one really knows about it at that point. Maybe that has permanent ongoing rewards. But you get nothing except for 2 battle points at the end of every battle. So also, as if you had like a streak in other battle towers, once you get over 50, or if you're in the battle tree and you have a high streak, you get way more battle points for that. So it's not like you're getting 3 battle points. Like, you know, if I beat Leon, then it becomes 3. I do 10 more, and then it becomes 4. Doesn't do that. Caps at 2. So you're getting 20 for 30 minutes of battling. However, we have a change for you guys. Items drastically lowered. So, yeah, this is actually kind of insane. They've been cut in half and then rounded down. You know, these used to be 48 battle point items. Now they're 20. Some of these are 25, like the really desirable ones, but still considerably cheaper, and then bottle cap at 25 battle points. So that means you can farm a bottle cap roughly every 30 minutes like this, and even ability capsules are cheaper. Oh, also you get ability capsules for getting Master Ball tier. I have 2 of them, so that's kind of insane. So you get less battle points after you get your main haul, so I ended up with 231 from that. So, I mean, you get another 190 from doing doubles, you end up with over 400 battle points for a couple hours of work, and then you can effectively buy all the items. Now, another interesting thing is a lot of these items are just kind of hanging around in the game, that you can find the herbs in the wild area, Focus Sash you can actually get in the wild area as well, and then some, like I found a Life Orb, I think that was wild area. So all the competitive items are hidden somewhere in the game, so unless you want duplicates, you can do that. And then that brings us to the mint. So you get mints at the end of going up a tier, which is also pretty, actually not even at the end of going up tier, after the end of a challenge. So it knocks you out and then you get a random mint. Mints are 50 battle points. That's a lot. That's insane. That's harsh. That means you have to do 25 battles with no extra rewards in the battle tower, taking a bit over an hour on that one, and then that is enough to change the nature of one Pokemon. So if they gave me, again, if I got like that 50 battle point, not even 50, I'd take 20 at the end of it. You know, if I get 40 battle points for every 10 battles and then maybe some extra rare candy or something, that would be awesome. This is unacceptable. Or maybe 50. If they give you 50, that means every 10 battles you get an extra mint at the Master Ball tier. That'd be fair. This isn't. This is garbage. This is nonsense. It went from the best battle facility to the worst battle facility. But can I complain because it was a rental team and it only took me 2 hours? You've probably already spent more time just wandering around the wild area doing max raid battles. So that's at least what I mean. Like, at the beginning of the video, I meant it when I said it. Tell all of your friends to not be afraid of the battle tower. You can get in here. You can start for free. You also end up with a battle tower outfit that's pretty cool too. I guess I'll show that off. If that's your style, go for it. It also shows that you are a baller. And that's kind of what I have to say. So, I mean, do that, but once you hit Master Tier, it's done. It's over. Unless you, like, desperately need mints or items or something, it kind of goes away, which I think this means breeding is good again. Like, I don't know what else to say. I thought that breeding was going to be devalued by mints and all of the other changes that we've seen, but it seems like IVs are hard to get. I have no idea how to get Pokemon to level 100 yet. Reminder, this is only November 16th, so the day after Pokemon was released in America. And, like, people are still trying to break through the story. So, level 100 doesn't even look that... I thought it was going to be level 100 farming. I thought, by going through the battle tower, just rushing it and getting these massive drops of rare candies, that was going to be the best way of getting Pokemon level 100. You go to the wild area, you catch level 60, you drop 40 rare candies on them, you hyper train them. Still probably slower than breeding, though. However, you end up with battle points, so you can use those battle points for all kinds of other rewards. That turned out to not be the case. There's a lot of weird things. So, yeah, you just kind of get crazy benefits. If you have a starter Pokemon or a shiny Pokemon you desperately need to change the nature of, go for it. And other than that, I don't really see the rewards unless, like I said, like it comes out that you have to go through the Master Ball tier and then it unlocks some crazier stuff and then you can keep getting extra items. But I thought this was going to be like Battle Agency or better than Battle Agency broken. It's not. You just kind of get the basics. If you really need a Pokemon max IVs for some reason, you get a couple bottle caps. You have the guaranteed gold bottle cap. And you get some rare candies to help top off a Pokemon while you get some mints. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. What a ride. And I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.